and thank you for watching this recorded workshop from the StAAR Center. To make the most out of this recording, follow along with the activities. I encourage you to pause the video as needed and when prompted to try the tips, tools, and skills yourself. Now let's dive in. This workshop is Getting Organized in College. My name is Julie Gagliardi, and I'm an academic coach at the StAAR Center. Today, we're going to chat about how to organize the items and spaces you interact with as a student. In this workshop, we will discuss how you organize your school bag, what your workspace looks like, note management, keeping track of due dates, and some general organization tips. Let's start with some basics. What do you keep in your school bag? To start, take everything out and separate what your day-to-day essentials are. Then, establish what is going to live permanently in your bag and which items come and go. As you put things back in, be intentional about where things go. Use pouches, pockets, and folders to your advantage. A backpack with many pockets can also be helpful in doing this. Keeping things separate, sorted, and having a home can help you know where things are when you need them. It is also good to clean out your backpack regularly. Because your bag is on you all day, every day, it is easy for it to get cluttered and filled with unnecessary papers, objects, and trash. Cleaning your bag out often helps cut down on junk accumulation, so it is easier to find the things you actually need in your bag. Now let's talk about your workspace. Everyone is different when it comes to where they like to do their work. Do you like to have a permanent spot in your living space, or do you prefer to have a traveling workspace in, say, the library or a coffee shop? If you work in your room, determine what supplies you need at your desk. Do you like having lots of stationery supplies, or do you prefer something more streamlined with just a notepad and a few pens? What supplies do you need for your tech? Do you like to use a mouse or a trackpad? Do you need any specific cords or chargers for your setup? Also, reflect on what your ideal aesthetic is. Do you like something cluttered and cozy, or minimal and spacious? Somewhere in the middle? If you like to go someplace else to work, make sure you have your essentials in your bag, such as chargers and your notes. If you're going somewhere that doesn't serve food, be sure to pack extra snacks, or even a meal depending on what time you will be out. Last, have a game plan if you are missing something. What work can you still accomplish? Another place that gets easily cluttered are paper notes. There are multiple ways you can organize your class notes. First, you can try doing one binder, notebook, or folder per class, depending on how you like to take notes. Separating out by class can make it so you don't have to carry all your notes for every class every day. However, if you like keeping things centralized, a take-home folder can work just as well. If you are going to keep all your notes in one spot, I recommend something like an accordion folder or a divided notebook so you can still distinguish what goes where for each class. Organizing your notes regularly, like your backpack, can also be a big help. Many students like to have a specific time that they look at their notes and reorganize or consolidate them back into one spot. This can be Monday mornings, Friday afternoons, during lunch every day, etc. Whatever makes sense for you. As a student, due dates are a critical piece of information to keep track of. There are two ways students tend to do this. First, paper planners are great for students who remember information best when they physically write things down. This can be as simple as a notebook, though many students gravitate towards a pre-laid out planner. The second strategy is an electronic calendar or to-do list. One of the benefits of organizing your dates electronically is that this information can be accessed anywhere. Many online platforms can also provide reminders, and there are a large range of complexity of these systems. If you are interested in learning more about tools to organize your time, you can check out our Managing Your Time in College workshop, which is linked in the description box. To wrap up, let's go over some quick organization tips. First, take an inventory of what is working for you and what isn't. There is no need to start completely fresh. Look at what you like about your current systems and build off that. Start simple. What is one thing you can change? Try the simplest solution to your concern first. For example, if you feel like your notes are a mess, start by just getting one section notebook to keep all your class notes in one place. Similarly, utilize things you already have. Organized does not always mean expensive, and new organizational tools can get costly. Get creative using things you already have. Rubber bands or clothespins can be great for wrangling earbuds and chargers. Want to try pouches in your bag to separate items but don't have any? Try Ziploc bags to start. Check out sites like Pinterest, Instagram, or TikTok for inspiration. The internet is loaded with aesthetically pleasing organizational ideas and hacks. However, circling back to the first 2 bullet points, remember that you do not have to fully change your system overnight. Use the internet as a jumping off point and start small. Smaller changes are more likely to lead to sustained habits down the line. Thank you so much for joining us today. On the screen now, you will see the StAAR Center's contact information. Please reach out or stop by our office in Dowling Hall with any questions you might have. Have a great day!